The most important one was the RICO, because that's the most serious one that comes with the heaviest penalties. That could come with life behind bars if he's found guilty of that, or certainly decades upon decades. And there's one RICO, there's counts, and a lot of people are confused about this too. There's 3 charges, but there's a total of 5 counts. There's one count on the racketeering, which is the RICO. There's 2 counts on the sex trafficking. There's 2 counts on the transportation across state lines for prostitution. So that's your 5 right there. So they have to consider each one separately.
And do you agree with what legal analysts have told us so far, that the racketeering charge is going to be the toughest one for them to consider? That the transporting sex workers across state line, there was evidence that happened, and then somewhere in the middle?
Arthur, I could argue either way on each of those points, because initially people were saying no way are they going to get RICO, and then they were like, they don't have the evidence that the Bad Boy Worldwide, Combs' entire company, was a criminal enterprise. I mean, the guy was making hit records, he was running all these businesses, he had all these lifestyle brands, he had the clothing brand, all of these things that were generating millions of dollars, actually so much money that he was on the billionaire list a number of times. So that one's a complex one. On the other hand, other attorneys that I've spoken to who have tried these cases and who follow these cases very closely, these RICO cases, said that, at least depending upon the prosecution, depending upon the jury, they only need to have 2 predicate acts, evidence of 2 crimes, to support that RICO. So it's not as hard as everybody thinks. It really depends a lot on the jury.